Hey, hello guys. How are you today? How are you this evening? You're fine? Not really? Who's okay? Who's not?
Oh, fine, thank you.
Very good.
And you? Are you fine?
Yeah, just a little bit tired. In Poland it's 9 p.m., so quite
Mm,
late. Yes, very good. Okay, so I see there are some people joining. Very nice. Okay, so maybe let's go straight to the topic. What's the topic for today? Who knows? Who knows? I know, but I won't
Pharma.
tell.
Mas
So, Kamil?
I said the topic is big pharma.
Big pharma. So the question in topic is, why do pharma companies have a bad reputation? Yeah. So maybe let's start from basics. What is actually this pharmaceutical industry? How would you describe it? I'm sending you some links to Wikipedia. You can help yourself a little bit. Yeah. So we need to build, some background. So what is this pharmaceutical industry? Paula, I see you want to say something. Oh, you can read, it's okay.
let me check.
Mhm.
Is it on the chat?
Yes, it's on chat.
Okay. Oh, so the pharmaceutical industry discovers, develops, produces, and markets pharmaceutical drugs for the use as medication to be administered to patients with the aim to the cure and prevent disease or I don't know, or the elevate symptoms.
Alleviate symptoms. Yes, okay. So what? This is for I mean, in theory, the aim for this pharmaceutical is great. Yeah. So they need to, I don't know, do the patenting, testing of drugs. Yeah. And then those drugs are on the market and we all can buy them. Yeah. And we all like happy and healthy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
not everyone can buy it because they have patent. They can and nobody else can made these drugs. Is that why they can have a very high price for the drugs, and the people from low and middle and low
income.
Income countries, they can't get the drugs for their for their for the disease.
Mhm.
Many very
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So why is it called big pharma? Why is it like big pharma? The word big. What does it suggest? What does it suggest?
Mm. What do you mean that they suggest?
Okay, so we can say it's like a pharmaceutical industry. We all know it. But there's this expression big pharma. Do you have any ideas? I don't know, maybe Rahat from Bangladesh. Maybe you have some ideas. How big is big pharma?
It's actually very big, ma'am.
Yeah.
In my country, pharmaceutical industries has quite overwhelmed our
Mm-hmm.
country. So yeah, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
I guess yes, it has many drawbacks, but the importance of it is more actually.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we can actually
Right.
talk how is it in our countries, yeah? So for example, in Poland, how is it in Poland? Paula or Kamil or Isabella, if you live in Poland. What is it like? Okay, pharmacy in every corner and pharmaceutical drugs advertised in television and radio all the time. Yeah, how is it in your country? How's it in Bangladesh? Oh, I don't know, Fari, where do you live in? I don't remember. Norway?
Sweden.
Sweden, sorry.
We have not too much actually. I think we are more exercising for playing.
Mhm.
You know, to play on money in more exercise, but playing or alcohol. But drugs, a lot, not too much, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But how about your country? In
So
Poland?
I mean, I think in Poland we kind of like drug addicts. I mean, like we consume a lot of medicaments. Yeah, I think like for like basic illnesses like flu, their prescription being that long. But anyway, it's not me speaking, it's for you speaking. So why do you think this big pharma has a bad reputation? I copy paste something like facts on
Mirko, when you
Mhm.
asked about companies from Poland, I realized that we buy a lot of medicaments, but we don't thinking about the companies and how big they are. So I know only a few companies, but I buy a lot of medicaments, especially
But
for my kids.
do the people use a lot of drugs? I mean, they buy drugs and use it, because in Sweden we don't use too much drugs. When we are sick, we try avoid just some very simple drugs we use against headache and so on. In other way, it was when I lived in Iran, we used a lot of drugs all the time. As soon as we were very little cold, then we went to the doctor and get a lot of drugs, but not here in Sweden. I think maybe is that why it is not too much advertising here
Mhm.
about
Mhm.
drugs.
Okay, but let's go back to this big pharma. Why do you think? Do you know, like, do they have good or bad reputation? What do you think?
Yeah, bad reputation because you have right. And
I don't want to suggest anything. You can have completely, independent opinion. Yeah, Ismail, what do
Ma'am,
you
can I say
think?
something?
Oh, yes, go ahead. Sorry.
Yes. I think some pharmaceutical companies actually carry out their experiments illegally on animals. That's why it often leads to many repercussions, and thus they have bad reputation all over the world. That could be a reason, I guess.
Okay, that could be one reason. Anything else that comes to your mind?
Some of them actually have side effects. That's why many people are affected by this, and that's why maybe they have bad reputation.
Mhm. Okay. Anything else?
And some medical products are highly priced, especially in a country like African countries where basic necessity fulfilling them is quite tough. So that's why maybe they have bad reputation.
Mhm. Have you heard about any lawsuits?
Sorry?
Have you heard about any of you, like people like here, like have you heard of any lawsuits against them? Yeah, that maybe these pharmaceutical companies had to pay some, let's me check, $3 billion?
Oh no, ma'am, I haven't heard about it.
No. Yeah, so
No, ma'am.
I copy paste some details, yeah, and you have questions in the chat, so I'm not going to keep you here any longer, so you can discuss this topic in smaller
Okay.
groups. Yeah, okay, so this session will be a little bit longer, so we're going to see each other like in the end of the of the meeting, so I'll give you like 20 minutes. So enjoy and see you in like 15-20 minutes. Okay, bye bye.